Hello, grade 6 students, and welcome to this lesson of Module 2, which is Reading Time. To be able to follow me, please get ready with your students' books, pages 26 and 27, your workbooks on page 20. And of course, don't forget to bring your pen and a blank sheet of paper to take notes. As usual, you need to know why you're watching this video. In other words, what are the learning objectives of this lesson? Number 1, learn 7 new words. And number 2, read a text to correct 6 pieces of information. Are you ready to get started? So, let's go. Let's start with the student's book, pages 26 and 27. Let's focus on these 4 pictures that we took from the student's book. The question is, who is there with the kids? Thank you. Simple, it's a man. What is he going to do here in picture number 2? He's going to dig. So, what does he use to do his job? He's using tools. Thank you. Why does he dig? What do you think? What does he look for? This man is digging and he's looking for ancient things, very old things, like these ones. So, let's focus on one item of these 3, which is this one. Do you know what this is? Thank you. It's a coin. Coin. So, when someone finds a coin like this, he has made a discovery. A discovery. So the last question is, what do we call a man who digs for ancient things? The question again, what do we call a man or a person who digs for an ancient thing? We call him an archaeologist. An archaeologist. Thank you. Now let's move to focus on the words that we learned in this discussion. Dig as a verb, tools, coin, discovery, archaeologist. Thank you, and let's move on. Let's look at these 2 pictures, picture number 2 and number 3, and find an answer to this question. What do we call this place where these people work? This place is called a site. A site is a place where something happened, is happening, or will happen. Let's look at this boy over here. What has he found? He's found a coin, an old coin, an ancient coin. So, how is he going to know if it's a discovery? In other words, how is he going to know if this coin is a precious one that people will be interested in? Simply, he's going to examine this coin to see if it's original or not. So let's revise these 2 words. A site, site, examine, examine. Assessment time. Here is an exercise which is label the pictures using the words given. Let's read the words. Archaeologist, tool, examine, site, coin, and the last one is dig. Let's do number 1 together. Picture number 1. What do you think this is? Thank you. This is an archaeologist. Now, pause the video till you finish matching the words to the pictures. Back again. Picture number 2 is site. Thank you. 3, tool. 4, coin. Good. 5, it's examine. And the last one is dig. Good job. Let's move on to the workbook. Get your workbook, open it on page 20, and let's do exercise number 1. Read and complete. So you are requested to read the 7 sentences to complete them with the correct word from the box. Let's read the words in the box. Discovery, archaeologist, site, tool, coin, examine, and the last one is dig. Let's do number 1 together as a model. Yesterday, scientists made a very important, thank you, discovery. Now, pause the video till you finish the remaining items. Back again. Number 2. The students met a famous archaeologist at the museum. Number 3. Paul was digging in his garden when he found a gold coin. Number 4. Let's examine your teeth, said the dentist. Number 5. The archaeologist found bowls, cups, and plates at the site. Number 6. Bring me that tool from the box, James. I want to fix the wheel on your bike. Number 7 and the last one. James likes to dig in the sand for treasure when he goes to the beach. Go to pages 26 and 27 of your student's book, especially this text that we're going to work on. Here is the text that we need to work on. But there is an important tip that we should read before we start reading the text. Let's read the tip. Before you read, try to predict what the text is about. How? With the help of the title and the pictures. So, let's check the title. A great discovery. So, what do you think this text is going to be about? Thank you. It's going to be about a discovery, people who found something, and so on. So, let's go to the pictures one by one. Picture number 1. What can you see? Thank you. Kids, an old man, something on the table, something in his hand that he is showing them. Picture number 2. What's different in this picture? They are in a different place and the man is digging. Picture number 3. The boy here with the blue hat or the blue cap is doing something. And the last picture, they are the kids, the kids are celebrating something that this boy has found, I think. Now it's time to go to the exercise. Exercise 3. Are you ready? So let's move on. Exercise 3. Read again and correct the sentences. There are 6 sentences that we need to correct. Let's start with number 1 as a model. Mr. Combs' class was on a school trip, so we search for these words. Let's go to the text. We'll find in paragraph number 1, Alex's class was on a school trip. So the correction is Alex's class was on a school trip. Now pause the video till you finish correcting the remaining 5 pieces of information. Back again. Number 2, we find the information in paragraph number 1. This is an ancient city. So the correct piece of information is the city was ancient. Number 3, Mr. Combs gave the students bowls. In the text, especially in paragraph number 2, he gave them tools and showed them where to dig. So the correction is Mr. Combs gave the students tools. Also, in paragraph number 1, we find here you can see some toys and balls that people used, said Mr. Combs. So there is another answer. We can say that Mr. Combs showed the students balls, not gave the students balls. Number 4, Alex noticed a coin while he was listening to Mr. Combs. In the text, in paragraph 3, while Alex was digging, he noticed something. It was a coin. So the answer is Alex noticed a coin while he was digging. Number 5, Alex examined the coin. In the text, in paragraph number 3, Mr. Combs examined the coin. So the answer is Mr. Combs examined the coin. The last one, Alex's class received an award for the discovery. In the text, the last paragraph, which is number 4, Alex received an award, not his class. So the answer is Alex received an award for the discovery. Thank you for working and good job. Now it's time to go to the workbook, page 20, exercise 2. Exercise 2, read the story in the student's book again and choose A or B. Let's do number 1 as a model. Alex's class visited A, an ancient site, B, a modern site. The correct answer is an ancient site. Good job. Now it's time to pause the video till you finish the remaining items. Back again, let's check number 2. Mr. Combs showed the children toys and balls. Number 3, the children used tools to dig. Number 4, the coin Alex found looked old. Number 5, a few days later, Alex's class went to the museum. The last sentence, everyone in Alex's class clapped when he got the award. At the end of this lesson, I hope you have enjoyed learning with us. See you next time.